I wanted to win. The least I was expecting was to be in the top 5. After the task, after she dropped the teddy twice, she was like, हाँ तो क्या होगा, 3 आटे के रोटी जाएगी. I'm like, no, no. तो पहले आके जो भर भर के भंडारे की तरह भर भर के जो खाना लेते थे ना, मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता था. So she was that dumb, you know. Answer told me that you were making it personal. No, sir. I did not want the young girls to see that, oh, something made Nehal Chudasama weak. I am emotionally too drained to watch everything again. And this person is 100 level narcissist, and I don't like narcissists. I was just like happy, no happy. और ऐसा डायलॉग आप हमारे लिए डाल कौन बनाएगा बिरयानी का? मैं You nominated me, Gaurav. तुम खुद की. Hello and namaste everyone. This is Nehal Chudasama and you're watching me on HT City.
I'm not even kidding, but whenever anyone has asked me who should win Bigg Boss this season, there are only 2 names I have said, and one of them got evicted last night, and I'm very sad. And this is a very personal opinion. I'm very sad, but I'm very happy that I'm right now sitting next to her to have a conversation with her. So, firstly, Nehal, welcome to HT City. Very sad. I know I'm saying it with a smile, but very sad. But did you feel like I asked this to Basir also that it was somewhere like an elimination of convenience this week?
Maybe. I mean, we can just, I as a contestant, as the one who's gotten evicted, I can only sit and assume. We will never have a definite answer, but why do you think it could be a convenient thing to do?
Because I thought I'm very, I can bluntly say that the nominations in itself, and I think more than my voice, what matters is even Hina Khan said it, that the nominations this time were very planned. It looked, because when you are saying a number of what would I say, locker,
Yeah.
and it's coming from the inside, you can change photos when you want. So it could have been a very convenient thing for it. But also, like, I was supporting you, so I felt bad because of that. But somewhere I know you were so engrossed in the game, and you were so living for it, because the first time you got evicted, the kind of tears you had and the emotions, it was very saying of how much the game meant to you. Somewhere, does it feel like a dream unfulfilled?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to win. And I've been vocal about that on the show also. That I'm in it to win it. There's nothing else. But the least I was expecting was to be in the top 5, to reach the finale actually. And I was giving it my all in every way. I've shown all sides of my personalities. Because you're not confined to a one person, right? You have an angry side, you have an emotional side, and I'm someone who's known for her emotions. To love to an extent that you can't believe, to be angry to an extent that you can't believe, which you've seen as well, witnessed as well. To play the game physically, mentally, in every way, give my 100%. So I was giving it my all, and then one day they removed me from the game.
And let me tell you that last night when Salman sir said na, ki, to Amal that who is filling your ears, Nehal, I had the same expression as you, because I can't recollect since your return as much time you spent with Amal to firstly do that. Did you feel at times in the show you were unfairly targeted?
That's a very weird question, but if you ask me how many times, I would say 9 weekend cover. 9 weekend covers, except for the week where I got evicted because I wasn't even mentioned anywhere. But I would feel like even okay, there were situations where I might be wrong, I might have mistaken, but then there were situations like, for example, Malti dropping the teddy bear, and I felt like it was unnecessary, like, you as a player, if you're not lenient, which she wasn't, we had to explain her the importance of ration task, because even after the task, after she dropped the teddy twice, she was like, हाँ तो क्या हो गया, 3 ही तो प्रोडक्ट, 3 ही तो मतलब 3 आटे के रोटी जाएगी. I'm like, no, 3 आटे की रोटी नहीं जाने वाली है, पूरा आटा, पूरा चावल, पूरा दही जाएगा. तो 15-20 पैकेट्स जो भी हमें आते हैं, 10-15, वो सब कुछ जाएगा, 3 प्रोडक्ट्स. So she was that dumb, you know.
Yeah.
So she was taking it very leniently. And it was not even a question. Like, for example, Salman sir told me that you were making it personal. No, sir. I was the one who told Kunika ji to keep Shehbaz out so that he doesn't irritate her.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was shown or not. But even Kunika ji was trying to be like, I would like to advocate for Nehal, but they didn't let her advocate for me during Weekend Kawar. So there were a lot of situations where I wasn't at fault purposely or without purpose. I mean, intentionally or unintentionally, but I was targeted.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's take the tearing the woman card thingy. I was very clear on the show that it's not about Amal. It's not about that. It's about me. It's about one of my traumas. And that trauma, which I've kept outside as a story of strength, I did not want the young girls to see that, oh, something made Nehal Chudasama weak. So if she feels weak, we can also feel weak in a certain situation. I didn't want to set that narrative outside. And that was the reason I mean, I didn't want to discuss this also, because of which I had a fight with Basil. And why would you go and tell, things to Zishan or Amal? And as a friend, I made sure, even in my most vulnerable situation, I go to Amal and tell him that it's not about you. It's me. It's about what's going on in my mind. So I feel like I genuinely wanted to tell Farah ma'am that, Farah ma'am, I don't accept this tearing the woman card, because in 29 years of my life, not once have I used woman guard. So that is actually the most devastating thing for me throughout my life now. So I was targeted for sure.
Yeah. But I would say that as a viewer in the last few weeks, I would say, especially after you returned from the secret room, like how it was portrayed and how it was coming out was that your game had become all about Tanya. Was it the case, or was it something you feel that it was somewhere shown that way?
I can't really say a firm thing on this, because I've not watched. I am emotionally too drained to watch everything again, and it will keep hitting me in all different ways. But no, it was not all about Tanya. There were so many. I had this really deep friendship with Farhana. It was about that. I had clashes with Zishan, very strong clashes with Zishan Kadri, and I would take a stand all the time, whether be during tasks or otherwise also. So it was about that. I had a thing with Tanya. It was about that also. I had good friendships building with the Gaurav and, group and Abhishek, and I was trying my best. So I don't think it was always formally about Tanya only. So maybe it was portrayed that. I can only assume.
But what was it about her that irked you the most? Because somewhere we saw that's one of the people who you had the most angst against, or maybe the most stand firmly against, was Tanya. So what was it about her that kind of irked you the most?
When I went to the secret room, even though before going to the secret room only, I had figured that person out, that this person is a 100-level narcissist. And I've mentioned this on the show also. And I don't like narcissists, because they manipulate everyone the way she would manipulate Neelam, and the way she would manipulate other people in the house also, and then pretend to be this achai ki murat, which she is not, which got confirmed. I knew this about her, but it got confirmed when I saw her from the secret room. The things she says, and she will talk to you so nicely, like, oh my god, and then next moment she'll go to someone else and bitch about you. Like, you call Neelam your best friend, and then you're bitching about Neelam. You're putting her in a situation where the whole house has targeted her. She's crying for hours straight. A, you're not coming to even support her. B, not even standing next to her. And C, the biggest thing, you're not even giving her the clarity that because of me you were in this situation. Where, the fight happened between Kunika ji and Neelam. She told Neelam that, why did you go and tell Zishan Kadri? She was manipulated by Tanya to do that. And the way she manipulated, standing up on the bench, like, नीलम मैं ही जाके बोल दूंगी क्योंकि मुझ में बहुत गट्स है, पर मैं चाहती हूँ कि वैसे भी लोग तुझे समझते हैं कि तू डरती है, तो तू वॉइस नहीं करती, तो तू जाके कर. That was, oh my god, that's narcissism at its peak.
But did you feel vindicated by that thing that 3 weekends ago it was said that you were obsessed with Tanya, but last weekend she was kind of shown the mirror by Salman sir about the same things that you had said before. Somewhere did you feel vindicated on that?
I'll tell you something. There were a lot of things about Tanya that I've pointed it out on the second, third, fourth week itself, which was never brought to attention.
Yeah.
I have also discussed these things with the housemates also. And that's why every time they would open a new story about Tanya, new fact about Tanya in the on the show, I'll be like, I told you. See, I told you. I figured her out. So I would be like, how are makers seeing these things this late, you
Yeah.
know? Or maybe they didn't want to open her cards that soon.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted her to give her 100% potential of whatever delusional woman she is. So I would always console myself with that. Okay, cool. Whatever is happening is happening for
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
But the last week, it was such a tumultuous one for you because somewhere you built this stronger friendship with Basir, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you lost that friendship with Farhana. How was it dealing with these two aspects of it? One which was growing and one which was kind of getting spoiled and ruined.
It was actually very confusing as a human because even though it was me and Farhana were drifting away, and there would be instances where she would fight with someone and I would be like I want to go and help, or like tell her that don't do this, or like do it differently, which I would always, as like, because I would consider myself an elder sister to her. So I would feel so helpless and I would feel very sad, like I want to be there. I want to do. Every time she would sit alone, I would, it would drag me to that dark zone. And then there would be Basir next to me and he would observe that and he would be like, Nehal, come on now, collect yourself. Like, no, you would always ask me, like, why are you so blind? Why can't you see whatever she's doing for you, like doing against you and blah blah. So he would try to, like, get me up again and pick me, and then I would also try to divert myself with, okay, fine, and I would start having fun with Basir, and like he would cheer me up. So it was like it would push me in that low, but then there was someone who cared about me and he would drag me out of that dark zone. So I was just like happy, low, happy.
But do you think, lastly, that this spark with Basir is something you want to explore further? Or is it something like because of that environment, because it was a confined environment, there were limited people? Was it just a situational thing at that point or something you want to explore now?
Um, that's a very weird question because I genuinely am someone who goes with the flow. Of course, it was in confined environment, and we've been friends from the beginning. If you remember the first 2-3 days, my fight with Abhishek Bajaj over the chicken thingy, Basir was right next to me throughout. And not just that, after that also, yes, we've had our own differences because of whatever reason, but we've always come back together as friends. So yeah, confined environment, yes. Friendship there. Exploring outside, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would love to know him more as a person and not just who Basir Ali was inside the Bigg Boss house. And I don't just, like, this is a thing about me, I don't just discard people. I can't. I don't understand discarding someone. So, it's not like, oh, show हो गया चलो अब खत्म नहीं. यार दोस्ती अच्छी थी, आपने इंसान को एक हद तक जाना है तो और जानते हैं, क्या पता कुछ अच्छी ज्यादा डीप दोस्ती हो जाए जिंदगी भर के लिए. So yeah.
But I have to say, this season will always be remembered as the season with the most food fights. I don't think I have ever seen that many food fights, and you have a huge contribution to it.
But you need to understand something. The food issue seems this small for the outside world.
Yeah, completely.
Yes, but it is a massive thing inside the house, especially when your ration will be taken away from you at any point of the week.
Yeah.
So right now you have like 4 buri of atta or whatever, like 4 packets. कल को आपके पास एक भी नहीं होगा.
No, I get it.
So वो राशन डिवाइड करना. And I was in the cooking team. I've cooked dinner for 8 weeks, 4 hours in the kitchen every day. So I would be very concerned if I would not like when people don't have food. And there have been instances where, see, not everyone comes to eat together. Right? Like पहले 5 ने खा लिया, फिर 5 आ गए, फिर 5 आ गए. तो वो जो लास्ट के 5 बचते थे ना, उनका वो फेस मुझसे नहीं देखा जाता था यार, कि यार खाना ही नहीं बचा है, हम क्या खाए। फिर मैं एंड मोमेंट में रोटी वापस बनाने बैठूं, खाना बनाने बैठूं, वो 1 घंटा और वेट करे, वो मुझसे नहीं देखा जाता था। सो विच इज वाई जो पहले आके जो भर भर के भंडारे की तरह भर भर के जो खाना लेते थे ना, मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता था, और उनमें से एक इंसान अभिषेक बजाज भी होता था। तो
But
इसलिए I had to not just, it was not about standing up for myself.
yeah, it was for everyone.
I can have my protein shake. Even after cooking, if I don't get food, I'm like,
Yeah.
but it was always about taking a stand for others also who were a bit like, yaar, chhod de.
Yeah, and food is a necessity, not a luxury. So obviously, I understand that. But I have to say, if nothing else works out, Nehal Chudasama can now be a chef at least after coming out, because that much food you have cooked inside the house, and also quantity wise.
Yeah, for
So now you know.
16 people.
Yeah, now you can do that. But
And yummy food. Like, it was appreciated.
you should have a tasting for us.
Gaurav has a dialogue, अब हमारे लिए दाल कौन बनाएगा बिरयानी का। मैं like, you nominated me, Gaurav. तुम खाओ खुद की।
But thank you so much, Nehal. Can't wait to see more of you on and off the screen. And you do more wonders. And I hope you get a tasting done for us all. I think we all need to taste that dal.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and chicken. But thank you so much, and wishing you lots of love.
Thank you.
Thank you.